Good morning, everybody. How are you, Todd? I don't know. People getting tired of looking at your hand.
What the hell?
Let's see who's in the group. Good morning, Javis. Good morning, Lag. Good morning, Swamp Picker. You must be headed into work. Hope everybody's having a good day. Or are you getting rain down there, Swamp? Or has it got to you yet?
They should be. We had a big rain yesterday, and we almost had a rain today, but it passed on north. Do, do, do,
Okay,
do,
wait a
do,
minute.
do.
Good morning, Craig. Go bake a pie. Let's see who was ate them. Oh, Lag must have had donuts this morning. And if it wasn't Krispy Kreme, you had cake. Anyway, hope everybody's having a great morning. It's cloudy here. It looks like the hurricane's track has changed, so instead of coming towards between the Columbia and Charlotte area, it's going to be going between Charlotte and Tennessee. But you know how that is; it could always change.
Yeah,
So
I
what do
don't
you got?
know. I don't know what that horse statue went for. I quit watching it when it went to 250. I wasn't going to spend that much. I might should have. It might be worth $3,000, but I didn't do it. Yep, you can't buy everything.
Well, you can when you got your money,
Yeah, right.
and if not,
Uh,
you can call Lag and get a little bit of money from his mama.
his mama.
It's worth 1,500. Did you buy it, Lag? Um, what do
I
you
don't
got
know
going
how
on?
much it finally went for. I'm going to have to ask him at the.
Oh, you can't go back in and look at it. They've already pulled that.
Well, I went back and looked at it, and
It just said sold.
no, it's kind of weird. I don't know. Let me see. Let me go to that page. I'll tell you in a sec. Uh, do, do.
Good morning, Ron. Um, Craig, are y'all getting any weather down there already? Or are you too far to the left of it?
It may have gone for the 250. They took down the. Huh.
Good morning, Maggie. Did you get home okay? You don't sound like a southern lady now, do you?
Not all the comments are, or not all the bids are showing on that statue. I don't know why. I don't know what it went for. I probably should have bought it, but I don't know. I didn't. On a good note, I sold a flashlight yesterday for $646.
Is that the one that goes on the gun?
Yeah. Uh, and
Well,
there's
that's
another.
good.
The last one out of that lot, it's bid to 162 with 2 days left. So that one lot, let's see, give a guesstimation here. Bum, 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 bum.
Good morning, Anessa.
So I had a 9. Well, let's do nets. 8
Good morning, Ping.
and a
There's the link if anybody wants to join us. Craig, since you're
So
sleeping.
the items in that one lot netted about 2,000, and I spent 275 to get it. Ba-bam! But they're all almost gone now. No, 2,200. Well, it depends on how much this flashlight, this last one goes for.
Don't say it too loud.
What?
How much you made off of it?
Knock on wood.
No. The World Traveler is too close.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty good to make 2,000 off a $275 investment.
Yeah, I guess it was. I agree with you, Javis.
In 3 weeks. Yeah, no, I should have bought the horse statue, but I didn't. I think I was watching the Cowboys lose when it was finishing.
Oh, that's sad. Good
Anyway,
morning, peddling.
yeah, it just gives me more money to spend somewhere else. Bought a bunch of stuff at Sunday's auction at the other auction place. So I got about 700 going to them. I'm going to meet Ron Harbor and we're going to have some barbecue or something on tomorrow.
Cool.
Both of us are going to leave after Scott's show tomorrow and meet up, and we're going to sit around and talk like old guys that graduated the same year and
Talk
let's
about your afros and your bell bottoms.
talk about old women.
Yeah.
What's
Good
that
morning,
song?
Chastity.
What's that song? Old men sit around and talk about old women. Old women sit around and talk about old men. Who was that?
I have no idea.
Randy Travis.
Oh.
It's a Randy Travis song. I'm gonna love you forever, forever, and I can't sing as low as Randy. Forever and ever, amen. Yeah, how's sales? My sales have been on fire.
Good morning, Felix.
With that flashlight sale yesterday, I had 800 in sales yesterday. Sit and talk about, yeah, so Ron and I are going to get together and talk about old women. Old women are beautiful lovers. Older women, they
Well, I got 3 things going
understand.
out for $125.
Nice. Better than zero.
Yep. Especially since I haven't done anything. I lucked up on those. You hit your bids lag. Well, good to hear that, Chastity. 100 yesterday. That's good. Good morning, Vintage. Congrats on the sales, Todd and Thom. Good morning, Tactical. You're early today.
It is, I don't know if you find this true or not, but the more expensive of something I buy, the faster it sells. It's just like 90% right down the line like that.
Well, maybe the people that's wanting to spend money are looking for high end items and not cheap stuff. That make if that made any sense at all.
Yeah, I mean, I do have a couple of things that cost a lot that I'm surprised they haven't sold. Got a couple of pocket watches that haven't sold yet that I thought, man, people are going to snap these up. Just snap them up. But they hadn't done it yet. But pretty
Companies are
much
passing out
everything else.
bonuses.
People with money still have money. Broke people are even more broke. And that's true, Lag. And more people are broke than used to be broke.
It's for those that's on Social Security. Is it supposed to go up next month?
Do what?
I said, has anybody heard that Social Security is supposed to go up next month because
I,
of
I have not.
Scott's president's trying to get Cackle some votes?
That damn AARP, they like Democrats. Bastards.
Like, how would you know?
I don't mind AARP representing and doing good things for us old folks, but when they go to recommending one party over another or giving recommendations on who to vote for, I'm like, I'm out. You need to be totally out of politics. I mean, that's hard to do because they're there to lobby and stuff, but they should not be recommending somebody to vote for. No matter how, and I would feel the same thing if they promoted red. But dang, it's just not. They're just supposed to make life better for old people, not be a pain. Anyway, off my soapbox. They don't need to be in politics.
Yeah. Oh, they announced how much it's going to go up in October, but it doesn't take effect till January.
It's not going to affect me much. They give me such a pittance. A pittance, I
Well,
tell you.
that's because you have your state thing too, right?
Yeah, teacher retirement.
Yeah.
Yeah, they send me about, I don't know, 240 a month. I can live on that. Yeah.
Well,
50 years away from bankruptcy.
you can take that 240 and flip it into that 5,000.
Sadie's on the fence who he's going to vote for.
Well, if that's the case, then you need to go ahead and request a mail-in ballot, and then we're going to come over out there and kick you off the fence. And while you're in the hospital, we're going to mail it in for you. I just want to be over with.
Anyway,
Oh, they're wanting to bring it down to 16. Harbor's Hope, Ron.
yeah, Ron, that's about exactly what I make.
Now, what happened? What happens if the teachers' retirement system went broke? Would y'all get more money from Social Security?
I don't know what would happen because
I mean, Texas, for Texas to let it go broke would be, not possible. But in the event that it did,
Um, man, that would I would go into starvation mode. Then I'd have to live off of Social Security and what I can make on reselling.
right?
But I think when they first figured out my Social Security, the amount I paid in and such like that. Yeah, right, Ron.
Mr. Sadie,
Um,
we have to look back to look forward. That's their policies. So, in other words, looking back, we spent a lot of wasted a lot of damn money. So, in the future, we're going to waste a lot more damn money.
I think my Social Security would jump to about $750 a month if TRS just quit. Teacher retirement just quit.
Shoot, your interest in the bank is more than that, Todd.
No, it isn't.
Even that, with the bank only paying like 1%, you still make more money off of that.
No, I don't.
We know all that money you got buried back yonder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Now Sadie will get more because he's fully Social Security funded, I think. You probably were too, Thom, weren't you?
yeah, yeah. Good morning, Beth. I hope you made it back okay, back to Houston. Did you find you a house out here while you were out here? Up on a mountain where you don't have to worry about flooding?
I watched some of their live show on replay, and it was looked like they were having a big old time.
Yeah, it did look like they were having a good time. You got that specific group of women together, and there's no telling what kind of trouble they'd get into. That's the reason I kept reminding them I had bail money waiting on them if I needed to come up there and get them out of jail. I was really worried about Maggie, though, being that she's a Yankee up there. Morning, Maggie.
Well, there was 4 women and a guy,
Yeah,
and he's a bachelor,
Barry.
Barry, and
What is he, flipping Santa or something? I can't ever remember
yeah,
his
thrifty Santa, I think.
thrifty Santa.
Anyway, he was all grapping about how he was just the chief cook and bottle washer.
Well, I'm glad they had a good time, and
And
Maggie and
chauffeur.
I'm glad Maggie and Beth had a good time out here or down here, depending on which direction you're coming from. Good morning, Jennifer. So what did Ron say back up here?
I don't know if I could keep up on that meetup. Man, they did a lot of stuff.
They did. They did.
They're talking about riding roller coasters and going to Wizard of Oz
Yeah,
place and stuff. I think they had a big time.
yeah. They did do a lot.
Gonna be moist.
I can't imagine that them four on a cruise ship though, where something's going 24 hours a day.
No, Jabez, the roller coaster they did was like one of those sled things on rails down a mountain.
Okay.
Wasn't it really a roller coaster? It was kind of a.
You know, you've seen it, Jabus. It's like it's like you said, it's like a sled on a rail, and you got a lever to pull the brake.
Alpine coaster, something like
That's
that.
it. Yeah, that's it. But I'm glad they had a good time. It's always good to see how the other half live.
Mm-hmm.
The wilderness, yeah, the wilderness run. You should have went on over to Gatlinburg and saw the goats on the roof. About the freak offs, I'm not with you, Felix. Yeah. Hey, Mr. Sadie. Oh, Mr. Sadie's not worrying about. Mr. Sadie's not worried about Social Security. He's got that big old mansion and piece of land out there he lives on that he says is owned by his boss. Yeah, his boss is Mrs. Sadie.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good that your car's fixed today. You know what? I haven't been to Atlanta in so far long. It's dang. Last time I was in Atlanta, Mr. Sadie was only probably about 20 years old. I've never. Atlanta's not really one of my hot spots. I have some friends that live down there, but we usually meet up at the beach.
I haven't been to Atlanta since about 1982.
Hey, Patty. Speaking of the other wild child,
Wild thing. Uh, uh, You make my heart sing. Uh, 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 uh. You
it
make
just
everything groovy. Wow.
I
I think I
I've
know.
just never cared for Atlanta. Yeah, that's the truth. 85 is constantly under construction. And I think 85 going into Atlanta is about 10 lanes on each side now, which 85 is constantly widening between Charlotte and Atlanta. Has anybody not been on I-85? Cuz people up north, they come straight down 95 unless they're coming if they're headed towards Florida.
Bum, 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 bum.
Bethy, I'm glad you didn't get these girls into trouble while you were out here. You Houston girls are wild. But I had a couple of grand ready in cash in case I had to come bail you out. It's crazy. Actually, the last times I went to Atlanta, I flew through the airport, and that's bad enough. It's not as bad as DFW or LAX, but it's pretty bad. mean, I guess that's like, I don't know, is it I-1 or I-10 or whatever from like LA to Long Beach, Ping? That's a that's the one you always see with traffic jams on when a movie's set in Los Angeles. Are you surprised? You know, I don't remember where it's at, but I think it's like Wisconsin or Minnesota. A lady's got a suit against a judge and the county he resides in because a immigrant, an undocumented immigrant, and ran into her car and totaled it. He didn't have a driver's license. He was on drugs, and basically they had to pay to have their own car fixed because the people that he borrowed the car from said it was stolen. So they got a case. They got a suit against the judge because he did. The guy was supposed has had been in and out of jail several times, and they had not turned him over to ICE to be deported.
Yeah, I got two hands.
Ozempic will bankrupt America. I tried it for a while. It didn't. It was a waste of money. All the stuff that they said that you're supposed to do. I mean, no, it never. Hey Harry. Maybe some people it does, but it to me it didn't do anything except the only thing that it made lighter was my wallet. Even after, because it's like $1,900 if you don't have insurance.
Harry's making a lot of money selling. He's been showing some sales he's done. Man, I'm like, ba-bam, Harry. You making bank.
Well, you know, Mr. Sadie, jumping out on the politics string limb for a minute. Apparently, the New York race is as far as these prediction goes is real close to the point that the Dems are kind of nervous, and I think it's Illinois up in Chicago.
Did you take me off the stage?
No, you disappeared completely out of the. You disappeared completely out.
I must have hit the wrong button.
You must have did because you weren't even in the green room.
Weird. Ba, 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 ba.
But
Oh, 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 Ozempic Auto Parts.
yeah, that's what I always think. And I just heard I I don't remember the names of songs. I don't remember the names of who sing them. But there's this new song that the intro sounds like the intro of another song. And you expect to me, I'm expecting this other song, which is an older song, but then they come out with this new one. I know that made absolutely no sense. Well, for the diabetes, for the sugars, it's supposed to work, Anissa. But for the lost weight loss, it doesn't.
I've heard that while you're on it, yeah, you lose weight, but then the second you get off, bam, it just pops back on.
But you know, when you're on that stuff, they're always still saying, watch what you're eating, get exercise, blah, blah, blah. So why not do that and save you a bunch of money? Unless you need it for diabetes. And Nessie, honey, you're our token tree hugger. I'd get her on a cruise ship and I'd have her broke off of that crap. Well, the walking part, because you walk everywhere, but she'd be eating all and drinking all kinds of crap. Yeah, you do lose them because you take them once a week, but it doesn't work for everybody. So I'm more in tune with you. Watch what you eat, get some exercise, get off your fat ass and move. And when you're riding around in Walmart in your buggy, don't have 4 Pepsi Colas and 3 boxes of moon pies in there. No, that's not good. Even though a Pepsi and a moon pie sounds good right now.
Hmm.
What did Chastity say? Um, Chastity, that's what I've heard too. That you can control a lot with diet.
Well, you can, but you got to be dedicated.
Yeah, and you got to. Usually, these people, like my mom's got a friend that's not taking anything for diabetes, insulin, or anything more, but she was on it for a good while she got her weight down, and she's walking every day, and getting exercise, and she was started eating right, and then eventually they had to mess with her insulin so much that she didn't. That they eventually took her off. I mean, she still has it in house in case she needs it, but no, I'm not drinking anything right now. I got up this morning and had a cup of coffee, and that's about it.
Mhm.
Bandit, you were out on a tractor this morning?
What's bearded picker doing this morning?
He's probably out working if he's not got up. Uh, I don't say nothing, but since Texas mentioned tractor, I was watching this video this morning, and this guy just bought a new tractor. That thing was $1,200,000. It's got more shit on it than a damn 747. It's got GPS, cruise control, all of that kind of stuff. I mean, that thing is nice. 8 wheels, 4-wheel drive, lag. I can push a button. I can push a button and I can time you out. And as I says, you don't have to be here, buddy. That's what I have to tell Craig all the time. You don't have to be here. Your Ozempic is $80 a month. Well, that's good. $1,000,000 tractor. Hell yeah. And apparently, the big farmers have those 500 to $1,000,000 tractors. A lot of them because they have such a big area. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what. Oh, I was watching this guy that I watched on YouTube that flips planes. He was at a small airport and they had a Lamborghini tug. You know, that's what they use to move planes around with. So he tells the guy that owns the airstrip. He says he tells everybody he has a Lamborghini. Well, when you going to drive it? He said, I don't drive it out on the road. Hey, Cindy. Good morning. So, Beth, if you're still in here, you've got more ladies involved this year than you did last year. So, next year you're going to be doubling up. What did Felix say up here? Yeah. The legend goes that Mr. Lamborghini went to Mr. Ferrari and said, "Here's what you can do to make your cars better." And Mr. Ferrari said, "You stick to making tractors, and I'll make cars." And so he decided to make his own cars. That's the legend of the Lamborghini. You have four more wanting to go? Damn, y'all be have 50 people out there in a couple of years. 50 hens. Someone watch Netflix. I can't. Where you been, dude? You been on holiday or something? My neighbor, when I was a teenager, my neighbor was diagnosed with diabetes, and he had to do the shots. Yeah, vacationing in France. Bonjour, Monsieur Kent. Okay, what did I just get a quote or some? Was that Discord? I thought it was Discord. Hold on a second.
That's good, Cindy.
Roberta was telling me she was one of the games she plays. They're doing a Kickstarter for a new game, and she said that it went. The Kickstarter started at 9 a.m. and it's now 9:40, and it's at 68% of its $200,000 goal. Blah 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 blah. Oh, there were some $5,000 donors. Anyway, such is life.
Oh,
Did you really go to France? I cannot talk this morning. It's because nobody was here. It's for me to get warmed up to. Um, did you really go to France, Kent, or are you just BSing? Hey, Flip. Good morning. Yeah, that that Diddy stuff is.
I was in France a couple of months ago. Except for the old castles and stuff, it looks like Tennessee.
Well, see, that's what I was saying about Australia. Australia is great. The people are great, but it looks like America. And if you're along the coast, which most of Australia is, that's where it's built up at. It's like the east coast of America.
Yeah, France look a lot like Tennessee, only with a whole bunch of wineries instead
Uh,
of
well, if it keeps on,
cornfields. Dun, dun.
yeah, New Orleans, some beignets. Those are damn good. I can't drink the coffee. The coffee's too strong for me, though. I have to get regular coffee. What's it called? Uh, Chicory? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, that's just damn nasty. Adding mayonnaise to fries. Ugh. I like mayonnaise. I like mayonnaise on everything, but I don't want it on my French fries. Which I don't eat a lot of French fries anyway. Um, so what you got on the agenda for today, Todd?
uh, Not much. I think just finish packing my orders and list. I thought all that stuff I got at the auction 3 weeks ago, I wouldn't finish listing that until December, but there's not just a ton of it left to go. I need to make some Facebook Marketplace listings. I've got a scroll saw, I've got a bicycle, I've got um, clothes hanging poles, stuff that I don't want to ship. So anyway, yeah, I got stuff to do. Mainly
Well,
just
you're selling stuff, so you got to list it because you're running out of stuff to sell. But I've had a pretty good experience with God, my ears are itching. Somebody's
I got
talking
a
about
bunch of these I got a box of these 10 serving platters,
right,
Pepsi Cola and Coca Cola and Dr. Pepper. These don't sell for much because they're reproductions, but they're like,
right,
this one was made in 1995, so it's actually, even though it's a reproduction, it's vintage. Some of them are a little roached out. Look at this one's all rusty and stuff. But
right.
I gotta get, I got some of them listed. I don't know. I got them cheap, and so if I make $10 a piece, that'll be a good profit. Hmm.
Mr. Sadie, apparently they've had like I'm just 5,000 celebrities close their X file. Their what was that? What was Twitter? Was it Twitter? Is that what X was? Anyway, they've closed their accounts, deleted their accounts because they allegedly would tie them into Diddy.
And there's Sadie with a load of potatoes. You see up in there. This is celebrating Kroger being 100 years old, but up in the cart. It looks like sacks of potatoes.
We used to have Kroger's here, and they all went away. Well, Jebus, apparently there is a lot of fake Disney pins out there, and I'm only saying that because of what um, Bridget has said, because she's all about that Disney stuff. She's getting ready to kick Chris out because she needs inside the room for more stuff.
So what are you getting done today, Tom? You always ask me.
I am actually going to do some more listing today because I'm trying to get rid of these boxes behind me. I've got another file cabinet coming in today. So I'm trying to get everything out of the boxes because this is stuff that they dropped off my listings for some reason. So I've got a bunch of stuff in here that's got to be relisted. And
Really? eBay dropped a bunch of listings on you?
yeah, bunch. So I'm having to relist them.
How why?
But it's also I'm going through and I'm saying I'm not listing this. There's no money in it now. So my great nephews and nieces are getting a bunch of stuff. I'm going to take it down to their houses and just drive up and leave them on their steps while their mom and daddies are at work and they're at school. Uh, and then I've got a bunch of stuff in a storage unit that I need to get listed to because I want to get rid of
Uh,
that.
Sadie, the last one only sold for 646. So that crazy though. A flashlight can be worth 646 bucks.
Yep.
That's some that's some surprising winners. Huh?
Yeah, they drop a bunch. And this stuff lag had been on there for, some of it had been on there since I started the account. Yeah, in some of the pictures that they posted, if they've not been photoshopped, there's been a lot of big guns, including Okra. What is that? Oh, that's that laser pistol. Laser.
It's just a flashlight.
But it's made to go on a pistol barrel.
Right. I started this auction at $40 and it wound up 646. Winning.
Surefire is the reason.
Well,
No,
no, you can get
keep.
plain old Surefire flashlights for like 150. It's because it's mounted to a pistol that increased the value like that. Yeah, Sadie, but I made good money, so I'm good.
Roberta just gave me an update on her Kickstarter thing and they've already got 2,400 backers, and it's $30,000 over what they wanted to raise, and it's only been 50 minutes. So some people got some money to spend. But you're making I mean, there's a lot of people that wouldn't buy that kind of stuff, Todd.
Hmm.
I said there's a lot of people that wouldn't buy the kind of stuff that you buy just because they don't know anything about it. And if you watch the Silver Hair Stacker show on Mondays and Fridays, you would learn about these amazing opportunities that's out there.
I don't know anything about them. I just go to the auction and look at the stuff and get out my phone and look up how much they're worth, and oh, that's worth some money. I think I'll bid on that.
The auctioneers that I know that used to do, Mr. Sage said all auctions are fun when they go well. The auctioneers that I know that used to do the storage locker auctions, the live ones, they do not like the online ones. Well, first of all, it's taking work away from them. But they said that the auction company, the storage unit companies don't like them either because items don't go as high. Like you can buy a lot of junky auctions for storage units for $10. On a live one, it would never go for $10 because crazy people got to try to bid it up.
Hmm. That's right. You're
Okay.
not. I'm not sending you any more money, Tom, for promoting my channel.
Yeah.
I mean, there's all kind of stuff to buy. Toothbrush holders and electric plugs and
Well, now now that we have the interweb, and you can go look at like on high bid and places like that. You can look at different stuff, and when I'm bored, I'll go on high bid. Excuse me, and look at things and research the items that they're auctioning because it's stuff that I would never think about buying. And a lot of times it's a bust, but a lot of times it's like, hey man, that whatnot will go could go for some pretty good money on eBay. Yeah, he don't pay me damn shit. Except the only thing he pays me is a hard time, Mr. Sadie.
yeah. There's an auction about an hour from me that all they do is live auctions, and I haven't gone to one of their auctions in probably 2, 3 years because I'm getting plenty of inventory with the online auctions.
Well, you and Ron ought to go over there, have a guide date, and go over there and buy some crap and drink coffee and uh
Yeah, it's kind of the other. That auction's kind of the other direction from him, so he'd have
oh,
to
is it?
drive a long way.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because Texas is not like Rhode Island where you can drive across the whole island, a whole state in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Um, Mr. Sadie, if you get a channel, if you start turning out stuff on your channel, I'll promote you too. Fishing with Sadie. But Dusty, started buying a lot of stuff to sell just because of Dusty back in the day because he would buy all of this wild ass shit. I mean, crazy stuff. And it would sell for good money. So he always said, get out of your comfort zone. Just saying.
Hmm.
Seriously, Ken, I was getting concerned with you. that you were something had happened to you bad. We hadn't seen you in a few days, or I hadn't seen you in a few days. Anywho, anybody else got anything exciting going on today? There's so much going on in the world these days. But yeah, Chastity, I should have thinned this crap out a long time ago. Like I said, it's stuff that's been in there since I opened my account, and that's been a long time. Hey, Swamp. Swamp, are y'all getting any rain down there yet? Why did your house flood, Kent? Like recently? Um, who all's going to the eBay thing kickoff party today?
What's that?
I think. Hey, Texas Val. Um, for eBay Open.
Oh hell no. Well, they're gonna tell you all. You, if you just pay attention to what Scott tells you to do, then you don't need to go to eBay Open.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Boom, 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 boom.
Beth, did you go get you some moonshine while you were here? And I'm talking about the real ones, not the one made in radiators. Are you watching, Lag?
Dang, I may have to go to this auction Saturday. There looks like some pretty good stuff.
Oh, it's local where you're at, Ping. Is that right? I always wanted to go to when they had the big eBay opens, but it never worked out right because Roberta was sick back in those days. See, Beth, y'all need to get Texas Val to come out there with you. She'd probably show you how to have a good time. Nice. But anyway, y'all have a great day. It's getting time to wind this puppy down for the day. Try to make some money, buy some stuff. For those that's in the path of this wetness that's coming, stay dry. Oh, wait a minute. We got to hear the gossip first. What are you saying, Beth? Her true colors came out last week. She's always so quiet and reserved. Did she actually start talking a lot? I'm with you on that, Val. Which one do y'all cruise with? You might have told me, but I'm forgetful. I'm old. Oh, Patty, don't listen to her.
She poops a lot.
Yeah.
Uh,
Next time it's going to be a fight. Yeah. We uh we got some cheap offers from Carnival So Roberta's booking out some cruises next year. No, Maggie. It's a good thing I didn't have to come bail you out, or I'd have been taking more pictures of y'all than the North Carolina Police Department.
Bum, 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 bum.
Are you going to go that super big one, Texas, Val? Uh, that's just too many people. I'm like that. Have y'all seen the little meme where there's a little tiny boy?
Oh my
He's
God.
going, uh-oh, and his mama says what, and he says people. That's the way I'm getting. That's right, Beth. You tell her. You're fair game if you're with these girls. Nah, they're not. Like, so anyhow, I got to go see a man about a horse.
All right.
Well, if you didn't stay drunk all the time, Val, you wouldn't be rocking and rolling. I've never had them to rock and roll, except when we went through Hurricane Dolly. That one was doing some rocking and rolling. So anyway, thank y'all for coming in and hanging out for this nonsense today. Look for Todd on Friday. I guess I'll be back on Thursday. Scott tomorrow. Anybody else got a show going on? Feel free to throw it into the chat because I don't care. Can't. COVID is fiction. It's fictitious. It doesn't happen. It's all in your mind. So anyway, y'all have a great day. From the guy that has had it 3 times. Have a great day. See you later. Bye,
Bye.
Todd. Bye, everyone.